Moving on now to the state of Maharashtra, where an NCP MLA Sana Malik has now stirred a big controversy as she spoke on polygamy in the assembly. She said that polygamy is not only followed among Muslims, but every religion practices it. She went as far as to say that a law should be brought on polygamy. However, later she clarified in the assembly, she said that the reference to Pakistan should not be taken as Indian Muslims follow the Quran. So this was the contentious statement that was made by Sana Malik, and in fact, the NCP MLA, Sana Malik, is now joining us live to break this down for us. What exactly did she mean when she said that polygamy needs to be practiced here in India as well? Thank you, Ms. Sana Malik, for joining us here on Times Now. In the assembly, you made this comment about how if there is a polygamy law in Pakistan, then it has to be implemented in India as well. But later you also clarified saying that Pakistan should not be a reference point. So what exactly did you mean? Which of these two stands actually reflect your actual position?
My actual position is that I have been misquoted. What happened in the assembly is there was a Lakshvidhi on floor which had discussions about 3 women having their marriage breaking issues and everything, and all the issues with the husband which was being cited over there. And during those conversation, it finally came down to Muslim women, and while referring to polygamy, BJP MLA Devyani Farande, she said that polygamy ke antargat, for polygamy, Pakistan has implemented few laws, and Pakistan has so much of percentage of polygamy. Pakistan has got forward a arbitration council and a committee and everything. So that is where we started saying that if there is any issues about women, firstly, it shouldn't be related or it shouldn't be inclined towards any religion first. And second, if you're mentioning about any laws being implemented anywhere, we don't want references of Pakistan. So she started the reference of Pakistan, and that is how we countered her. Okay, preferences of Pakistan is something that is not at all acceptable in India and not in the floor of Maharashtra.
But naturally, questions will also be raised about why you also chose to raise the issue of Pakistan. Even Nitesh Rani argued that Indian lawmakers should actually frame their arguments based on the Indian constitution and not Pakistan's laws. So then why did you choose to invoke Pakistan during the assembly debate?
No, I think this has, probably he is also not well informed about it. Although he was present in the flow that moment and he missed what his own party member said, his own party elected representative Devyani Farande said. She said that Pakistan has got such kind of laws for polygamy, जो पाकिस्तान हिंदुस्तान से 1947 में अलग हो गया था, and she started stating Pakistan. She made Pakistan as an ideal. She made Pakistan. She started referring to Pakistan. She started citing Pakistan ke laws and everything. That is where it all started, and that is when I said that if Pakistan has done that, it has done it according to the Quran, then do it according to the Quran.
Right, but madam, here's what's interesting, because you are an MLA from the ruling Mahayuti itself, and the Maharashtra government has already constituted a committee to examine the implementation of UCC now in the state. So if the government eventually does bring in a UCC bill, this will naturally override the provisions of the Muslim personal law, including those related to polygamy. So then will you support the government's legislation?
See, UCC is a uniform civil code which will come for everybody, not just for one single religion. And during the discussion of the same Lakshvidhi, during the same question, there was a information given by Rajya Mantri Yogesh Kadam ji regarding the same कि High Court के retired judges have मतलब these High Court के retired judges की committee form की गई है और उसी के तरीके से एक report आएगी, and that is when the UCC bill will be presented in the house. So once that comes, once the report comes, we'll discuss on the report also, and once the bill comes, we'll have discussions on the bill also. The only thing is that we are looking forward for an inclusive uniform civil code and not an exclusive one. I think because this UCC, it will not be implemented only for the Muslims but all over religion.
You know, many are also asking that if the Quran and the Constitution differ on certain aspects of personal law, such as polygamy, then which should take precedence in the legislative debate in the Maharashtra Assembly? What's your view on that?
Polygamy is not something that I promote. Polygamy is not something my religion also promotes. Polygamy is permitted in Islam, but it is not promoted. There is a difference between permission and promotion, and that is when my colleague Devyani Farande, when she was speaking about it, because Indian Constitution gives me the right under Article 25 that I can profess, practice, and propagate my religion. She had misinformation about it, so I gave the complete information about it. Okay, where did the law came to? Why did she mention Pakistan? For the law, and from where did the law come? The law came from Quran. So if that is what she wants over here, then we will accept it.
All right, certainly a very contentious issue that you've raised there in the assembly, but thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast and giving us your perspective on this issue.